To all of my beautiful people of the internet, today we're going to talk about email and hopefully how I can make it better for you. So let's get to it. If you are anything like me, you do not like email, and email is very hard to keep up with. And if you send me an email, you better let me know that you sent me one, otherwise I'm not going to get it. And I've actually figured out a way to get my inbox to my email down to 0, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think I would ever be able to do that, but with the help of Outlook, which is a email provider that a lot of businesses use because you have Microsoft 365 Office, this is a way for me to maybe organize it a little bit better and show you some of the settings and some of the tricks that I use. There's two different kinds of Outlook that I use. If everybody normally tries to choose between Gmail and between Outlook, and in my personal opinion, I use both of them, but they both serve different purposes. Everybody knows if you try to make an account on anything, it gives you an option on Gmail just to click your Gmail account, and it's really easy to do. Unfortunately, Gmail as an actual email service doesn't have the feature that I currently use to get my inbox down to 0 without using AI, without using any kind of crazy algorithms or code or any of that stuff. It's actually built into Outlook, and what I'm going to show you is Outlook without a focused inbox that is sent to you by the sender. If that's something that interests you, you can follow me to the desktop and we'll get started. Okay, now to all my beautiful, wonderful, intelligent people of the internet, now that we are back on the desktop, I can kind of explain a little bit better about what I was talking about. So what I normally do is I used to hate email, and now I kind of like it a little bit better. There is one thing that I did forget to mention. So with Outlook, most of the businesses that use Outlook, you guys have the full version. You guys have the full business version, and it has all the features and all the gadgets and tools and tips that you could possibly want. I, however, do not have Microsoft Suite 365 on my personal computer here, but you should be able to see all the settings that I'm about to show you, and you can actually do this on your PC if you want to. I'm just not going to be able to implement some of the changes. So what I was talking about before is there is two ways to get Outlook. Now you can either go to the Microsoft store that everybody has, and you can type in Microsoft 365, and I can type in Outlook. And if I do that, you'll see that Microsoft 365 Office will come up. This is what you need to download if you want Outlook on your actual computer. Now, there is another way, which is the web version way, which is the way that I normally like to use Outlook, only because with this Outlook, you will be able to access everything and do everything that you would normally do in real time and share everything with everybody in real time through the internet. So what you would do is you would open up your web browser, and you want to type in Outlook email or Outlook login. And once that comes up, you want to click this here. And once this opens, you're going to be in your web browser and you're going to be in your email. Now you can come up here to these three dots. You'll actually see something right here that says download Outlook or get Outlook, and it's PWA. What PWA means is PWA is the online version of Outlook, which is what you see that I have pinned down here to the bottom of my taskbar. It says Outlook PWA. They are both the same thing. PWA and regular Outlook on your PC are the exact same thing, except in my opinion, the PWA is a little more responsive. Within Outlook, once you have it downloaded and when you have it on your computer, however you want to sign into it, and once you sign in, it should be up here in the top left-hand corner. And you should have your profile, and you can go to my Microsoft account here, and you can change your profile picture or any of the settings that you want. But the main setting that I like to change here within Outlook is once I'm in here, normally your feed or your inbox is going to be like every other feed or every other inbox that you're going to have with any other service like Gmail or with Proton Mail or with any of them. But what I do is I go here to filter, and once you go to filter, you can go down here to sort, and I go to from. And when you sort from A to Z, everybody that has the full version should be able to come to these, which like this one says Microsoft Teams, Skillable. This says Diana Her HR. You should be able to right click on these, because this is what I used to do, and you should be able to close all the tabs. It should say up here, it should say, instead of all this, you should have an option that says close all tabs, and when you do that, it will close all of your tabs, like your text messages. So basically, if I'm looking at my inbox, I can tell where I got a new message from and who it was sent from. And so I know if it's sent by somebody that I don't really care about, like Microsoft account team, I won't even look at that at all. And it makes it a little bit easier to clean up and that kind of thing. It's so much easier if you have the full version, if you actually have a Microsoft license. But what I normally do is, just to kind of even it up, is if it's an account, like I normally use my Gmail as accounts, because we all know that whenever you go to sign into something on Chrome or Bing or wherever it is, it always asks you to sign in with your Google account. And if you have a Google account, it makes everything so much easier. And I try to make things as simple as I possibly can. So what I normally do is, with emails that I want to keep up with, that I need to read, that I need to go back and check, I will use my Outlook address, but that I give out to people, and so that people can email me at that address, so that I have everything kind of organized. But when it comes to accounts that I have on my personal computer, I normally use Gmail. But with Gmail, as you'll see right here, you can organize your emails into threads, such as this here, or who they're sent from, but you have to do it manually, and that is just, it's a lot of work. Like I've seen people do it, but you do it with these labels, and so you would like add a label, and I would call it let's just call it bills. And then you just create. And then once you create the label, you would have to go to settings and see all settings. Then you have to go to labels. And then look at this. Look at all this here. I mean, to me, this is just so much. Like, to other people, y'all may not think this is that big of a deal, but like to me, this is crazy to have to do all this just to get my inbox to where I know who sent what. Like, see, look, I have 5,000 emails in my Gmail, but in my Outlook, I got 5. Like, you see what I'm saying? It makes it so much easier to just kind of sort through your stuff. So I'm not telling you how to do your email. I'm not telling you how you should do it, or this is the right way or the wrong way, but I'm just saying this is what helped me. I've always hated email, and emails always bogged me down, but now I don't mind it at all, and I'm pretty good with email and Outlook and Office 365 as a whole altogether. Excel, which I'm probably going to have a video coming up on Excel, and some other tips and tricks for you guys to, hopefully help you with your day-to-day task. But y'all are wonderful, in case nobody's told you today, and we'll see you next time. And I'm feeling good.